Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Waylanders with me, BringItDon. Off camera I made a few changes to my equipment. I gave Barrett the Vanguard's Corinthian helmet that we found, and slotted 2 defensive gems into it. I gave Heracleos Loose Claw, which I may have done on camera, I don't actually remember. By the way, he has Loose Claw and a double-headed axe equipped. And then I gave Brigg the double-headed great axe we found last episode, and I took all the gems from Rhea's talons and slotted them into the great axe. So we're doing her quest next. Alright, so we need to go to Minabor. Here's Dorran's hillfort. This is where the quest takes place, but there's no quest marker there. We can only bring Brigg. I assume there's no combat. Well, we have our weapons and our abilities available, so maybe there will be combat. And there's a boss marker. Okay. My character's tanky enough that I think that he can solo just about anything in the game. We have plenty of healing on hand as well, so... That helmet we just found is an upgrade from my main character. Just need to slot a couple gems into it. Let's talk to Dorran.
Brigg, well met. A pleasure seeing you. Your face is as dour as ever. You always seem on the road.
So do you, Dorran. Lord of Boyle. Speaking of the road, I've run across many of your people on it.
Are they? So far from the hillfort?
Not by choice. One starving that tells of others in your land who starve as well, and a soldier maimed who fought your battles while your chair sits empty. His fellows dead at the hands of bandits. Yet here you sit.
Brigg, one chief cannot solve all ills. Not in these times. We must do what we can, and if it's not to be, it is not to be.
Not to be. Either lead or give way. But do not let your people who count on you and now wander the roads, finding more safety anywhere else than under your banner.
Have a care, woman. Do not speak to our lord.
You piss off. This is between me and this spineless jackass.
Brigg. Mind your words. Times are difficult. We all suffer in our way. My people love me and I love them. Times will change. We must wait it out.
Wait it out?
Yeah. The bandits will go elsewhere in time. The crops shall grow again. Our spirit shall preserve. Fortune is like the weather, and one must not mind it, but wait for it to pass.
So you do nothing. Your answer is to do nothing.
Brigg, I do not like the challenge I hear in your tone.
I'm a little split. So it doesn't seem like the best leader. Just waiting for things to pass. That's not very decisive. But the people on his left and right seem to be in support of him. Granted, they are also probably higher ups who are enjoying the feast that he currently has going on. I'm gonna go neutral here. Everyone calm down.
Forget it. This weakling has never seen battle. And if he ever came close to a battlefield or fought for his people...
But it is not a battlefield. Brigg, there is no cause for such anger. Come, share a meal with me. We have wine. One of the soldiers caught aboard, do you see? Let us feast, and let tempers settle.
You feast while your people starve. Your escort hunts while your soldiers at home die to protect your people, and you do not see. Save your food for those who need it.
Brigg, I have been patient, but it is not boundless. Look, I even give you the honor of carving the boar. Take this.
Have a care with that knife. I want nothing from you but a show of some sense. But if you draw it, I will take it and your hand. I swear it.
How dare you? If you force my men to act, your blood is on my soldiers' hands, not mine.
Your soldiers' hands? Are you such a coward? You distance yourself even from your own orders. I've heard enough. If your throne sits empty, let it remain empty. Do not return.
You do not command me. If my life is what you want, then try and take it.
Very well.
Lord Dorran. She killed him. It was so fast.
What have you done? You will answer for this.
Alright, well, hey, combat. I mean, he seems to be fine.
If I will answer for this, it will not be today. Dorran, however, he has spoken his last, and may his people be better for it.
My new follower. I kind of wish that the animal companions... I wish each class had its own unique animal companion you could unlock. Because we're unlocking all these animal companions, but only one character can currently use it. You can only use one at a time. So the wild boar would be a perfect complement to like the warrior class. The rabbit could be used for the rogue class instead of the ranger. The spider could belong to the sorcerer, you know, so on and so forth. So again, we have all these animal companions. We have to choose which one to use. Like we even have like the thing right here in my class. It seems so wasteful. Alright, so the boar. A tough ally with sharp tusks and devastating charge. Abilities: Gore. Lash out with your tusks, damaging an enemy. This attack has increased penetration. And Pork Charge. Charge in a direction, stopping when you hit an enemy. This damages them and knocks them down. I still think that the wolf is probably the best one. I think it just defaulted back to the panther, but I had selected the wolf previously. Alright, I guess all we have left to do is go speak to Nazhedja. I do want to equip this new helmet for my main character. It is an upgrade, it has 2 slots versus the 1. Our next quest is taking us to Underworld. I'll probably stop and buy a few gems. Make it a quick stock of what I might need. At least for my main character. Everyone else can kind of wait. So I need one more defensive gem. Three defensive gems. I'm only going to look at the main cast. 1 offensive gem, so 3 and 1. Five defensive gems, 1 offensive gem. 2 offensive gems. Ideally, utility. Alright. I think that'll be good enough for now. Alright, to Underworld. I mean, physical and magical seems like the best option, best middle ground. Then we need a utility offense for our sorcerer. What else do I need? Already forgot. Now we can grab that. Alright. Handful of gems for when we get back to the ship.
That bastard. You look like you know your way around a blade. Fancy earning some extra coin?
Sure. Depends on the job.
It's quite simple, really. One of my clients thought you could cheat me. Just because I'm a man, she thought she could take advantage of me. She enticed me into bed. And after we were done, she slipped off and stole my savings and some priceless goods. Now she's vanished, because that's a step too far even for the matriarchs here. I want my goods back, if possible. And either way, I want her head.
What will you pay?
Coin. Not a lot of it, of course, after the theft. But you can keep whatever goods you find.
I'll do it. Tell me about her.
Her name is Badina. She's a Mourian. Tall, beautiful, slim, with a scar down her right cheek. She's a hell of a fencer, good with a spell. Bring me her head and we can talk about the appropriate reward. You'll find me generous.
You just said that you can't pay a lot. What do you mean I'll find you generous?
Ah, you've returned. Have you reconsidered my offer then?
I'll do it.
Wonderful. I'll look forward to your return. Hopefully with her head in your hand.
So I'll point out just how cool the Mourians' armor looks. Really cool design. Alright, now let's look at the map. Where is this quest located? So I wonder if it's going to be a random encounter, because I don't see it marked on the map. Have we been to Umbral Wood?
Thank you so much for coming. I do not know how to start. From the beginning, I suppose. My sisters have lost their way. They have found a way to tap into the corruption they sought to seal, and believe that by embracing it, they will master it. But they are not strong enough. It will be their doom, and the doom of our people, if they continue. I ask you, no, I beg you, help me to stop them.
Of course I'll help. You don't even have to or need to ask.
Wonderful. We must leave soon, and once we go, we must commit. There can be no return until we succeed.
Then give me some time. I'll be back.
Time is of the essence. Please hurry.
Alright, well, more importantly, let's see if we can find this other quest. I'm just going to fast travel to and from, I guess, the ship. We can also slot our gems real fast while I'm here. He should have dodge chance. So I'm not going to slot those in his equipment yet. Is that it? Oh, she needs utility. I think that was... Oh, give that to him as well. And... Find and kill Bedina. Wonder if she's in... She might be in Underworld. Might be worth taking a look around here. Maybe she didn't leave Underworld. Could be in Fort Medu. Alright, well I guess we'll have to take a look around, because the quest isn't telling me where I need to go. Where to even start looking. Eye out for any dialogue boxes. I can't imagine she would have left the Underworld, but maybe she's in the Golden Palace. There's 2 rooms there. It was my understanding that entire place was Nazhedja's. Oh, there's loot right here. How's if I gone past that? I'm going to check the other dead ends in this area, and the market of course, and then we're going to go to Fort Medu and see if she's lurking somewhere there. These aren't combat areas, so we can't... I assume we just can't kill her if we find her here. It's going to be a dialogue quest. Also don't want to start the next quest in case it doesn't let us come back and finish this quest. So there's no coming back, so make sure everything's done. Not back there. Let's go to Fort Medu and see if we can't find her. I guess I could fast travel. Oh, we're almost there now. And he's standing right outside the Golden Palace, so it is possible she's inside the Golden Palace. Be a little upset if I can't find her before we start this quest, and then it doesn't let us do it. Since it wasn't marked anywhere, I was assuming it was a random encounter. That doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe I need to travel somewhere on the land and send it back to this ship. Don't trigger the random encounter. Yeah, I didn't see her anywhere, so... let's see. Alright, so she didn't show up. Let's go back to Underworld, I guess. Who is that? Is that the quest giver? For the current ongoing quest I have, killing some of every enemy type, which I don't think we're going to be able to finish. I grabbed that quest relatively late. There's this guy, but he's not marked on the map. Oh, Brigg. Or just Brigg. Okay, well, screw it. Time to go back. Because the quest marker is taking me inside, and that's the quest that I currently have selected. I think the red diamond is only for main quests. Either way, I'm gonna go take a quick look. Then we'll speak to Nazhedja and just do that quest. Maybe we'll find her. Well, oh, hold on. No, it's a matriarch, right? I think we're gonna kill some Mourian matriarchs in this quest. Maybe it's tied together. That's why he's standing outside the Golden Palace. That makes sense. We're gonna go stop her sisters from tapping into the corruption, so. Just wasted a bunch of time for nothing.
Are you ready? My sister's coven grows more powerful as we tarry.
I'm ready. Let's go.
One more thing. I need to find an artifact I left behind. The Agate's Eye. If my sisters find it, their power will be immensely magnified. Now, let us go.
Alright, the Agate Eye. The Mourian Depths. Alright, I think we'll bring Brigg along. Barith, Aldoon, and American. Alright, let's put our animal companion on aggressive and get a feel for the area. Relatively large.
We should be wary. I lived here once to draw from the area's abundant magical power, but it has been centuries since that time. Who can say what creatures might have made this their home since? It's fallen into such disrepair. Really, I should be ashamed of myself. Why you? Those are mine. They were gifts.
If you cared about them, perhaps you should have taken them with you.
Guardian Spirit out. Barith, make sure you're critting as much as you can.
Those poor beasts. Clearly addled by magic. The Coven's workers already testing their minds. Let's see if we can find the Agate's Eye.
Alright, not bad, guys. Plenty of money. I have more money than I'll probably ever spend. As is the problem with most RPGs. I think very few RPGs handle, money well. In a way that you actually have to think about what you're spending money on. Dragon Quest is one of the few I think does do it well. It's even well into the late game. It seems like gold is a pretty precious commodity you gotta keep track of. You can't just spend it willy-nilly. A great axe, we already have a prince's sword and a prince's sword. Which the numbers in Dragon Quest have always been respectable, relatively low, well, especially in the early game. where like every point matters. I always like that. I hate when numbers start getting super inflated to the thousands, tens of thousands, and millions. It just makes things feel less impactful. Yeah, one ability just tanks the FPS. Also, finally some proper skill checks. I've only come across 2 before this point. Now it's 3 and 4. We had the 1 intelligence check, the 1 strength check before this cave. Then we just had the first, not the first, the second strength check previously in this cave, and then I don't know what the forested area, or I guess the foliage barricade. He's gonna check. I'm assuming perception. I see nature. I think ranger. So
Here?
we're about to find out. Some spiders down. Oh, we do need to kill spiders for that one quest. So I'm going to default to Barrett here. Oh, more will. I think those might... At least the hood is an upgrade for Khaldun. Yeah, better stats even without gem slotted, and it has 2 slots. Better magical defense. I think this is better. It's better even with slotted gems, so that's really good magical defense. We'll go ahead and slap that on. Also, we did level up as well. Let's go take care of that. Strength and Constitution. Abilities, all we have left is Focus Discipline. Concentrate on your attacks, you will temporarily generate more fury. Guess we can put over here. I think this coincides with Deflect a little better. Let me do something like that. I think that looks okay. For her, she gets Cleave, swing your weapon, striking all enemies in an arc, consumes all fury. That'll do fine there. For her, 2 points in his strength, 1 into Constitution. Bareth. 2 into Perception, 63% chance to crit. Then 1 into Agility. Abilities, Eagle Strike. Strike your enemy and retreat to a place of your choosing. Khaldun, Teleport. Instantly move to a new position. Don't see me ever using that, but hey. And for her, 2 into Willpower and 1 into Intelligence. Then Amerigan. 2 into Intelligence and 1 into Willpower. And Transform. Turn all enemies in the chosen area into a harmless animal. While in this form, their stats are reduced. That right there. Actually, let's put it up here. One of his few offensive options. Semi-offensive options.
Maybe this one.
Alright, let's fight these spiders.
The spiders were once my friends. Something has disturbed them. This may be worse than I feared. No, that's not it.
So I don't want to trigger the next fight. But I would like to go back around and finish exploring this other half of the tunnel. Alright, good. This is where we found that loot, right? Perfect. Make sure I don't miss any of that loot, because I assume we're going to have to find all of them to complete that quest, to find the Gate's Eye. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here, and the next one will continue through this area. What is it called? Mourians something. Actually, you know what? This is probably the... Let's probably 2 quest objectives. There's one to find the Gate's Eye for Nazhedja. That's probably one of these, and the other one is probably Bedina. It's probably the one right ahead of us. Looks like a female Mourian. So, alright. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.